Look, oh my god, guys, what's up? I got an OU battle here against my good friend Lon, or Mew, I guess, from Pokerupt. And he wanted to know you, so I was like, sure, let's do it. So we both lead with Rachi, which is just like lol, and I just want to give him head, so I U-turn out, because he's genderless, and I'm like afraid of cheese. I get a crit, which is lol, but it doesn't even matter, because I go into Gliscles. He's gonna go for the Stealth Rock, so, yeah. I was like, alright, cool, he's gonna switch out for your Earthquake. And then he's faster in Iron Heads, and I'm like, what? Why is he faster? That's wrong. That's racist. That's just wrong. So yeah, he Iron Heads, I flinch. He Iron Heads again, I flinch. Sensing a pattern here. What will happen next? Oh, Iron Head and flinch. Oh my god, I didn't see that coming. So here I was just like, alright, whatever. He's just gonna flinch me, blah blah blah. Maybe I won't flinch. And then I outspeed and roost, and I was like, wait, what? It was a fucking speed tie that I lost 3 times in a row and flinched. And I was like, seriously? God damn it. So anyway, I decide to just stay in since I know I might, win the speed tie, blah, blah, blah. Here I don't get the flinch, and I'm able to get the second roost off, which is always tasty, because I love roosting, even though I'm, like, not even a bird. And it's weird, because he, like, can't even fly. He just, like, glides, but that's okay, because, yeah. So I set up rocks, which is cool, and he's just gonna Iron Head, so yeah, and he's, like, back up to full. So, like, nothing's happened. So yeah, here I believe he does switch, and he goes into not shaman, and I was like, wait a minute, that is a shaman. It's funny because I told him to use that nickname jokingly, and then he actually used it, and I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, I know he specs because I saved this Pokemon for him. So I go into my own shaman because lols, and yeah, he's gonna go for the Seed Flare, and that's still gonna do crap tons because he specs. And luckily, I don't get a special defense drop. I go for the HP Ice like a retard. I really should have gone for the Seed Flare or the Earth Power. Really should have gone for the Earth Power. But yeah. Um, yeah. He goes into this. I thought he wouldn't be Scarf, but guess what? He is Scarf, and he shoots fire from his forehead and kills my Shaman. And I'm like all sad because my flowery Shaman is dead. So I go into Wendy, and I was gonna go for the Draco Meteor because I know he's gonna switch. But he goes into cheese, and my Draco Meteor misses. So that's pretty retarded because it has like 90 accuracy, which is just like bullshit. So anyway, I'm gonna switch out to my own Jirachi because I'm pro, and he goes to the Iron Head. Yeah, I'm gonna U-turn again, because I'm Scarf, and gonna U-turn out. Gonna go into Gliscles again. So some pretty major deja vu here as he goes for the Thunder Wave. So that was cool. Um, I believe I go for the Roost here. Yeah, he switches back into a Shaman, and I was like, cool. And yeah, he's gonna Roost. I decide to switch out into Mephaticus. He predicts the switch into Rachi and goes for the HP Fire, which is epic because I have Thick Fat and I'm like a special wall, so I take like nothing from the specs HP Fire. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Curse on the switch because I just like cursing Jirachi because fucking lols. So yeah, I go for the Curse. He goes back into Rachi, which I did kind of predict, but yeah, I knew Curse would help me take Iron Heads better, so yeah. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Iron Head. Obviously, he can outspeed because Snorlax, lol. And, I don't get the flinch, and I go for the Fire Punch because I thought that I would get the flinch, so I just kind of went for the Fire Punch. If I knew I was not gonna get the flinch, I would have gone for another Curse. But I can't see into the future, unfortunately, so yeah. He's gonna go for the Iron Head again. Don't flinch, second turn in a row, and get off the Curse. So, yeah, that's just awesome. And it just shows that Snorlax is a huge Bamf, so yeah. Um, yeah, he's gonna go for the Iron Head again. Holy shit, didn't see that coming. I don't flinch 3 times in a row, and so Faticus fire punches it and like gets a crit, which is just law. And he's like showing Jirachi his pudgy little middle finger, and he's like, "Fuck you, Jirachi." So yeah, it goes into Shaman. I know he's gonna Seed Flare. I know that I can live it. Um, yeah, he goes for it. Unfortunately, I get the special defense drop. Not good, but I am able to kill it with Fire Punch. So, yeah, finding the silver lining here. That's right. So yeah, Shaman dies. I'm sitting at like 131, being all cool. He goes into Death Star, not gonna stay in with the -2. Gonna switch out, going to Wendy predicting the surf, which he does do, so that's pretty neato. And, yeah, just hanging out here. I knew I could take this Thunderbolt, because again, I have this Pokemon form, so I knew it was like Expert Belt, not Life Orb, all that jazz. So I go for the Draco Meteor, as I am Specs, and, gonna take out this Starmie with a crit that didn't even matter. There were so many crits in this game, it's funny, and most of them didn't matter, so... Yeah, he's gonna go back into Heatran. Decide to stay in, see what he's gonna do. He goes for the hidden power, and I was like, alright, yeah, it's totally gonna be like electric or grass or something. It's not gonna be ice. So I go into Gliscos, and I was like, yeah, it's not gonna be ice. And I was like, wait a minute, okay, probably is ice. So I switch out to Scizor, and turns out it probably is ice. I guess it's not very effective. Um, but he gets a crit, which is just hilarious. So yeah, it probably was ice, which glad I switched out. So he's gonna switch out. I really should have gone for the Swords Dance. I did not. I just went for the Bullet Punch. Um, and he goes into a T-Tar, so I have no idea why he did that. But hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. So, gonna go for the Brick Break, because I thought he might switch back into the Heatran, but he did not. Instead, he just EQ'd, and I Brick Breaked. So that was unfortunate. I should have just Bullet Punched again, but I did not. And this is why I wanted to Swords Dance, because I know he's just going to go right back into that fucking Heatran and ruin my life and make me all emo and cut my wrists, and I'm like, God, I hate my life. Oh my gosh. So I go for the Bullet Punch just for damages, and it does like jack shit, and he's just going to flamethrower me, and that makes me all sad that my original Scizor is dead. So yeah. God, this beta's fast. I have to talk fast, so damn. So anyway, I go back into Faticus, and I was like, yeah. And he takes like shitloads from Stealth Rock because his HP is so high, and I was like, live the flamethrower, live. I live with 14, get the rest off, and he is like pissed off right now, and I'm just laughing. And yeah, it's all because Snorlax is just a bamf. So yeah, I take the Sandstorm, blah blah blah. I decide to stay in, see what his last guy is, and it's a Dragonite, and he goes into Mixments, and I'm like, damn, son, don't you know that's Uber? And he's like, yeah, I'm a hacker. And I'm like, damn, kid, such a hacker. What the fuck am I talking about? So, yeah, here I'm gonna switch. Gonna go into Gliscos. He's gonna go for the Dragon Claw. Get the Sandvale hacks, which is hilarious, and here's what kind of, fucked this battle up for me. I go for the taunt because I thought he might, be like fucking Dragon Dance or something. He's not Dragon Dance. He's Choice Band. But here, if, like, this would have probably killed me anyway, but it gets a crit, so I was like, yeah, that was a crit. He can't be Choice Band. That's crazy talk. Yeah. So I go back into Rachi. Gonna go for the Ice Punch. Of course he's just gonna switch back out to that Heatran. Um, yeah, I was like hoping maybe freeze, Hey, it's Jirachi, Hacks is always a viable option with Jirachi. So yeah, I go back in a Fiaticus as he just goes for the flamethrower. And here's where I fucked up. Because I thought he would stay in, predicting me to go back to the fucking Jirachi. And then I would just die horribly. And yeah, so I stayed in, but he switched out into the fucking the what is it called? Dragonite. Yes, he switched out to the Dragonite. Now I'm like, oh shit, because now he knows I'm gonna switch out to Jirachi, and so yeah, he's gonna go for the EQ, and Choice Bandit is obviously gonna take me out. So that is not good. This is bad. This is bad news. Oh my god. So yeah, I die, which is always sad because Rachi is just so awesomely hacksy. And yeah, his Dragonite, and I was like, oh shit, because all I have left is Faticus. I was like, come on, live the Choice Bandit Earthquake. Snorlax, I know you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, that was retarded. But yeah, I do live, and I wake up because rest, and I go for the Body Slam. And so yeah, now he has just Heatran left, and I was thinking, maybe I could live a flamethrower, but he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking explode, and he does, which is epic as hell because now it's a draw, which is just like fucking awesome, and it's the first draw I've ever gotten, I think. So yeah, it was a draw, really good game. Yeah, blah blah blah.